Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 5. Make this appear on screen in a Discord, as always. Steins Gate, my darling's embrace. Today we'll be finishing the Moika route. Starting the next route, which I don't remember which route it is, but we'll figure that out, don't worry. Low. There we go. You all see it okay?
See.
Epic. Let's load the data. The sounds of nervous gulping fill the air. In front of us is the digital video camera that we borrowed from Lukaku's family. Of course, it's the latest model. Lukaku's father bought it so that he could record every minute and second of his beautiful Lukaku's growth. What do you guys think?
Pretty good, right? Yeah, Mayushi thinks that was fine.
The submission deadline for Nico Nyaz, we tried to perform our favorite anime song contests today. In fact, the deadline's just an hour away. Mr. Braun warned us against making noise at night, but we don't have the luxury of worrying about that right now. As much as we'd love to give it another 20 tries, we just don't have any time. It's do or die.
How are we looking on time?
We've got 20 minutes.
I still need to copy the data to the PC and edit it. This is going to be down to the wire.
Daru takes the storage card out from the video camera and runs to the computer. He pushes it into the slot, then starts frantically operating the mouse. Daru, let me check it over.
We don't get the time for that.
Daru's fidgeting intensely, waiting for the data to finish transferring to the computer. Still...
Creating the file comes first. Okabe, it's not like looking it over will change anything. We only have one tape.
Good point. He's right. As much as it pains me to admit it, this is the only take that we have where nobody makes any mistakes. Regardless of the quality, we need to use it. Alright, fine. I'm counting on you, Daru.
Okie dokie.
After a little while, the video data finally finishes copying to the PC.
Good. Now I just gotta...
He opens the editing software and cuts off the useless chunks of footage from before and after the performance. He then plugs in the title screen and other bits he prepared beforehand. And then finally, he exports it as a single complete file.
Alright, it's done.
Great!
We sure cut it close. 10 minutes on the clock.
Nice. We have time to watch it once before sending it off.
I'll get ready to up it while you guys watch.
Is a short term for up, though? I've never heard anyone use that. Up.
Up is such a foreign language to us.
Come on, Shiny Finger, get over here.
Okay.
Moika stands next to me and looks at the screen.
I can't wait to see how this came out, yeah?
Master Daru-kun.
Oh no.
Mayushi, Could you say that again? This time in a more embarrassed tone?
Not faster, Daru-kun.
Just play the video, you damn pervert.
Alright.
Daru clicks on the file and the video begins to play. To be completely honest, we're super bad. There's literally no way that we'll be able to win the prize money with a performance like this. The dream is dead. But quite frankly, nobody here really cares about the money anymore. I mean, sure, we sound terrible, but we all look like we're having a blast. Especially Moika, she's doing her very best to sing out loud. And Mayuri is giving it her all to back her up. All the other lab members are performing their hearts out, trying to elevate the vocalists as much as they can. And yeah, from time to time, Kirisu and I glare at each other after clashing sounds. But everyone just looks so alive. Yeah, that's all that matters. As far as I'm concerned, this operation is a success. The performance finally comes to an end. The Peanut Gallery can't help but voice their surprise and awe. Mayuri and Ferris start clapping their hands in applause.
Wow, that was amazing.
Well, the performance was kind of, but everyone was having fun, so it's fine, yeah?
True enough, let's just say it turned out okay.
Kirisu flashes us a somewhat strained smile.
And hey, after all said and done, the bass sounded so awesome. It's totally worth listening to.
Nah, it paled in comparison to the guitar part.
Ha
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 ha.
ha.
Yama-san, Makise-san, there's no need to fight. Let's all get along.
Alright, that's that. I'll up the video now.
With everything on the submission page filled out, the time had finally come to submit it to Nico Nya. Do it.
Then I'll just click here.
Daru's finger moves to click the mouse. But then... Moika grabs Daru's hand and stops him.
Oh, huh?
Shining finger?
What? Wait.
What's wrong?
Re?
What is it? Moika's quietly muttering something. I bring my ear closer to her mouth.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry? What's wrong? While we were busy talking about how the video came out, Moika had just stood there in silence. That's not particularly rare for her, so I paid no mind to it, but there's clearly something wrong with her. Her face is paler than usual, and she's biting her lip, trembling. The area between her eyebrows is furrowed, just slightly.
After watching, I realized
Huh?
there's a mistake.
Where?
My lyrics. I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
First time ever. I see Moika Kiryu shed tears before my very eyes.
See you tomorrow.
Good night, Yama-san. Nighty-night, yeah?
Good night.
Yeah. Be safe on the way home. The lab mems start leaving in small groups.
Hey, Mayuri. Is there still a train running to your place? Want to stay with me for the night?
Are you sure?
Yeah, no worries.
I was concerned that Mayuri might miss the last train, but if she's gonna stay with Kirisu, she'll be fine. Of course, Daru and I will be staying at the lab. As for Moeka, I wonder what she's up to. With all that had happened, we decided not to upload the video. There was no time to do a retake. Some of the lab mems proposed that a tiny mistake in the lyrics wasn't a big deal, but in the end we opted not to send it in. Moeka hung her head in shame the entire time. When the submission deadline finally passed, she bowed her head and apologized before running out of the lab. We tried to tell her not to beat herself up over it, that we'd just do better next time, but our words could no longer reach her. We were all worried about Moeka, but none of us could find the words necessary to comfort her. I take out my cell phone and shoot her an email. Did you make it home without any problems? Make sure you eat. We'd spent the entire day filming, and Moeka was so nervous that she barely ate. If she's too depressed to eat, she might end up collapsing from fatigue. I wait to hear back from her. But there's no reply. There's no reply from the queen of texting, Shiny Finger. On any other day, it'd take only seconds before I get a barrage of replies from her. Whoa, hold on now. What's wrong, Shiny Finger? I'm starting to get really concerned. I sent another email. Are you at home? Get back to me. But again, there's no response. Hey, where are you? Are you not at home? Say something. Why won't you reply to me? In a panic, I sent a barrage of emails. Hey, Shining Finger, just get back to me, got it? No matter how many I send, there's no reply. Damn it. I'm beside myself with worry. I run into the lab, inform Dara of the situation, and immediately head out into the city. From just the outside of Moeka's apartment building, I can see the light in her room is on. Thank goodness she's here. I walk up the stairs and stop in front of her door. Knock, knock. Hey, Shining Finger? However, just like with my emails, there's no answer. Yo! More knocking. But it's no good. Moeka's that depressed over all this? I can see it in my mind. I can see her curled up in her room, holding her knees, unable to restrain myself any longer. I start violently banging on the door. You're there, aren't you, Shining Finger? Moeka! And then I can just barely make out the sounds of someone shuffling to the door.
What?
Moeka's voice is frail. If you're there, answer me! Reply to your emails, damn it. Do you have any idea how worried I've been?
You were worried?
Of course I was.
I'm sorry.
Door opens a little. Moika timidly peeks out from inside. Behind her glasses, her eyes are completely red. Not the kind of red from overwork or lack of sleep. She's clearly been crying. Her eyelids are a little swollen, and upon closer inspection I see traces of tears on her cheeks. I doubt Moika's ever cried in front of anyone before. She moves her hair with her hands to cover her eyes, like she's embarrassed to show her feelings. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Also, you need to eat. You haven't had anything since noon, right? Get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Alright. Overcome with relief, I instinctively start to pat Moika on the head. It kinda reminds me of how I interact with Mayuri. I know she's technically older than me, but I can't help but see her as a little kid right now.
No.
Consider this payback for making me worry. Okay, I'll see you later. As I turn to leave, Moika pulls on my sleeve from behind. I turn around to see Moika looking down, still holding onto my sleeve. What is it?
I'll eat.
You finally have an appetite? That's good.
Would you like to eat together?
Huh? Moika finally looks up at me. Her eyes say it all. Please don't leave me alone. I nod my head and decide to join her. Are we doing cup yakisoba again?
No. Bentakio pasta.
Slurp, slurp. Just like before, slurping sounds echo throughout the room. Except it's not yakisoba this time. Just regular pasta. I glance around her apartment while I eat. The place has gotten a lot messier since I last cleaned it. As usual, there's a wide assortment of books, papers, and plastic bags all over the place. Inside said bags are cans of alcohol and various snacks. The reason the place smells a little like alcohol is probably because she was just drinking. There are empty cans all over her table. Drinking without putting anything in her stomach is a bad look. But then I remember that she probably came home depressed and couldn't help herself. Shining Finger, you sure do drink a lot.
Hmm?
Do you like alcohol?
Not particularly.
I see. I can't keep a conversation going. Quite frankly, I really want to talk about what happened back at the lab. But I don't want to do anything that'll make her feel worse, so I just shut up and eat more pasta. Done with the food, I head towards the kitchen to throw away the empty container. Should I throw this away in here?
Yeah.
I toss it all into a plastic bag filled with convenience store bento boxes and other empty containers. Back in the other room, Moika has stopped eating and is now typing into her phone. Her fingerwork is as magnificent as always, her slender digits gliding all over the different keys. Ah. My phone alerts me to an email. As expected, it's from Moika.
I'm sorry for worrying you like this.
An open book, apparently. I guess not mentioning what happened at the lab is actually more suspicious than just bringing up the subject right off the bat. I mean, yeah, it sucks things didn't work out, but there'll always be more opportunities for us. Remember? Everyone agreed that we could just work harder next time. Right?
But I have no confidence in myself. I'm always causing trouble for the people around me. I've always been this way.
But that's... Isn't that the same for everyone? Anyone? Just as I'm about to say this, I get another email from Moika.
Sometimes I wonder why I'm even here.
Have confidence. I tilt my head to the side, my phone rings again.
Nobody needs me. People are able to live their lives because they're needed by others. But if no one needs them, what point is there in living?
I take a long, hard look at Moika's face. She quickly averts her eyes. The room is engulfed in silence. I can even hear the sounds of cars driving around in the city. That's how heavy the silence is. After reading Moika's email again, I hold my cell phone screen out to her. Hey, Shining Finger? Is this, is this part of your novel? Is this the tragic heroine's line or something? I'm right, aren't I? I sit motionless, waiting for her answer. Moika runs her fingers over the keys on her phone. Her white, slender fingertips press the keys, but I can tell that she's erasing what she typed over and over again. And then finally...
You're wrong.
Moika speaks with her own mouth.
This is my...
Don't be ridiculous.
Eh?
Moika raises her eyes from her screen and looks at me in surprise. I bring myself just a little closer to her. Because... there are plenty of people who need you. Moika's eyes open wide. Her mouth is opening and closing. It looks like she's trying to say something, but can't find the words. Moika's fingers move across the keypad. She's trying to type something in. I extend my hand and stop her. My hand covers hers. Moika's hand is warm and just a little moist. Her fingers are so delicate that they feel like they could break at any moment. But they're also soft, beautiful, and trembling. I made a grave mistake giving her the nickname Shining Finger. That's just how beautiful her hand is. Please, Moika, say it out loud. Me, the other lab mems, Mr. Braun. There are lots of people who cherish you. Lots. Can you still call yourself unwanted? Do you really believe that? I can tell that Moika is desperately trying to find her voice. Her eyes are full of pain and loneliness, but there's also a crazed longing within them.
Everyone needs me?
Yeah, we do.
Kaveh-kun, you need me too?
Of course.
But I...
Why do you keep running away? Why do you keep trying to run away from the fact that people need you?
Because...
Tears start welling up in Moika's eyes. A few of them roll down her cheeks, landing on top of my hand.
People always told me I was an unwanted child. Always. So I believed that I really was one. Believing in that put me at ease. An unwanted child. They're invisible. Nobody expects anything from them. Nobody can be disappointed by them. That's why
It's over. Moika. We need you. That's why we'll always be watching over you. We'll always expect the best from you. And when you're sad, I'll be sad. Moika's tears are suddenly streaming down her cheeks.
Oh, Okabe-kun?
Radiant little beads of moisture trickle down from both of her eyes. Eventually they start gushing.
What?
Moika buries her face into my chest and starts crying loudly. She lets her emotions just hang out. Her cries are like those of an innocent child's. I quietly listen to Moika's crying voice as I lend her my chest. This is likely the first time she's ever expressed her own feelings so directly. The next morning,
I'm sorry for worrying all of you.
with all the lab members present and accounted for, Moika bows her head apologetically. To me, it seems like less of an apology for what happened last night, and more of an apology for not noticing that everyone here cares about her.
It's no big deal. You really didn't have to apologize.
Yeah, Mayushi's just happy that you've cheered up. Thanks.
Then Moika faces everyone and gives them a warm, pure smile.
Wow, muy bien, smile.
Kiryu, she's finally embracing her inner Dere.
Why do you always have to make things weird, you damn pervert?
But you know, I like this new Kiramuoka.
You're right. She's really cute.
Don't stare at me so much. It's embarrassing.
Moika turns bright red and starts to fidget uncomfortably. I don't think anyone here has ever seen this side of her. She quickly flees behind me. Actually, she's pretty much just holding me. What? Need everyone to do an eh. At 3. 1, 2, 3.
Eh?
Eh?
The lab mems turn their gaze to Moika hiding behind me. They then immediately look at me.
Oh, really? Oh ho. So that's what's going on.
Wow! Mayushi had no idea.
I'll never forgive you, you damn traitor. How dare you graduate from being a loner?
What? Wait a second. I think you've all got the wrong idea.
Wait a sec. You two were all alone when I found you walking around Radicon.
So you really were on a date when I saw you at Yanabashi Shrine. Nya, I smell a scandal.
Would you just listen for once? Meanwhile, Moika's still clinging to me from behind, her face undoubtedly bright red. What the hell made me clear up this misunderstanding? But then I realized something. Who cares? What's there to clear up? I still don't know that much about Moika. What kind of girl is she really? What does she like? What makes her smile? I've only just made it to the starting line. So who knows? Maybe I will totally fall in love with her. Maybe I won't. It'll take some time before I know one way or the other. Huh? It's an email from Moika. I looked down at my phone's screen.
Thanks, Okabe-kun. I'm really glad that I met you. I really am. P.S. We're having tonkatsu ramen tonight. I'll be waiting for you.
I then turned to look at Moika. I give her a frown. Come on, Shiny Finger. Didn't Mr. Braun tell you that you can't just eat cup noodles all the time? Feed me something decent one of these days. You know, like, something you make yourself. Moika's eyes widen. And then she gives me a bashful smile.
Okay. Will do.
We did it!
Yeah.
That was a cute route. So who's next on the list? Let me double check.
I'm gonna guess either Ferris or Luca.
It's
Yeah, I
Ferris.
think it's enough fun.
We get a lot of Niaz.
Lots
Like I-
of yes.
It's like I remember when we looked at it the one time, it just switches back and forth between me and
Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
Wait a minute, Ferris is the one where we get to play in the cafe all the time.
Yeah. Ooh. Now, here's the problem. I don't think I saved at that point where I make a decision. I did not. What that means.
I'd say you did, but I think we accidentally saved over it.
Cue
Oh, shit.
montage.
Cue montage.
Well, he skips everything. This is when we get to bully him and remind him how cute and adorable he is.
Wait, no, skip.
What?
Oh,
It's like an anime opening. You don't skip it.
I gotta skip it. We're in the marathon. My god, I have to do this every single time.
I forgot you couldn't slow down the
It ruins the
texting.
skip, yeah.
We're gonna have the ringtone stuck in our head.
Just every single time. my fucking god. Oh. Why is there so many fucking emails in this goddamn game?
Because you're friends with me.
Okay, you know what? We need another email.
Don't worry, you've got a few more, I'm sure. Wait, attach the things. Okay, let's save right now.
Yes.
That way we don't have to do that again next time.
I'll save it down here. So, from what I read, on August 7th, approximately open your phone, navigate to the contacts, let's choose the only contact the game allows you to. After this, ignore the prompts in the email one time before sending it. So that's one tab ignored. Crap, how do I bring up my phone again? Z.
How we accidentally got curious, Susan.
Ugh. I feel dizzy as my vision distorts. I've lost all sense of reality. And then, once again, the world begins to take shape. I know this feeling. Reading Steiner. The D-mail worked! Cat Maiden's Domain is the name of this chapter? Oh no. Ugh. My movement is staggered. I place my hand against the wall to hold myself up. After recovering from the side effects of reading Steiner, I move on to check the current situation. I immediately look down at my right arm. It's gone. Feature gadget number 12, the Inferno machine, that had been torturing Kirisu and I up until now, has vanished without a trace. Excellent. When he said it's gone, I thought my arm was gone. I was very confused.
What's up, Akiran?
My eerie pause is what appears to be your homework to look up at me. Oh, it's nothing. I just had a good idea.
That's hard to believe.
Kirisu unleashes her snark on me as she grabs a drink from the fridge. I attempt to casually pry her for information. My most loyal of assistants. How goes development on the next feature gadget?
Huh?
What numbers are we up to?
Did you hit your head or something? I literally just gave you a report during the last roundtable conference.
Just answer the question. What number?
Number 11.
And that means... So after the phone wave name started to change, it looks like we went on to make number 9, Return to the Tear-Stained Goddess, and number 10, Surprise Specs, and number 11, One Scoop Prevails. This is exactly the scenario I'd hoped for. In this world line, I rejected Ferris's idea for number 12. A D-mail appears to have worked just as planned. My body a wash of relief, I sit down on the couch. Mayuri stretches out off to my side.
Mayushi thinks that's enough homework for today.
Oh, sorry, let's see.
Oh, didn't you just start?
Yeah, but recently I've been kind of exhausted.
Are you that busy?
Yeah, lately work at the May Queen has been rough.
At Ferris's behest, Mayuri has apparently been working double shifts over at the cafe. That's kind of incredible.
Now that I think about it, you've been there like every time I show up at May Queen.
Dara takes a break from watching a Nico Nial video livestream to chime in.
I bet you get a lot of customers who are there just to see you, Mayuri. You're a cutie after all.
That's not why.
She doesn't elaborate. Huh. Curious. Mayuri's cell phone starts to ring. She grabs it from her bag and checks to see who the caller is before lifting it to her ear.
Hello, Ferris-chan.
Speaking of phone, I want to check out these new wallpapers while we're here. What is that?
That was horrifying.
Beautiful.
Are they all frogs?
Yes.
I want that one. And there's the ringtones as well. Whoa! Imagine hearing that every time we get a mail. Okay, no, we'll leave it on normal. Unsurprisingly, it's from Ferris.
Yeah? Yep. Right now?
Mayuri glances at the pocket watch she always carries with her. She frowns a bit before nodding to her phone and answering.
Sure, but Mayushi can't stay too late. I'll see you there.
After hanging out, Mayuri begins to pack all her homework into her bag. Off to May Queen.
Yep. Mia-chan was scheduled to work today, but she quit. They're really short-handed right now.
Wait, say what? Mia Nyan quit?
Daru suddenly leaps up and out of his chair. Considering how often Daru is at May Queen plus Nyan, it's not terribly surprising that he's familiar with all the maids there.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Oh. Me too. Love is over.
Daru-kun, come on, cheer up.
Thanks, Mayushi. Thank you.
Nesby, you're
Might
lagging
cheer
a
up
little
even
bit.
more.
Oh, you're good now.
Daru-kun, come on, cheer up.
Yeah, perfect. No,
Oh no.
just take out the on and cheer up parts.
Oh no! Wait, is that what I think it is?
Oh no.
Come.
That's so stupid.
No, she says it.
Quit it, you damn
You damn pervert!
Yeah.
Jirisu and I simultaneously smacked the living hell out of our perverted companion.
Why are you so mad, Okairon?
You don't need to know. Trust me. Now come on, off to May Queen with you.
Okay.
Mayuri grabs her bag and hurries outside. With everything said and done, I take a moment to inspect the lab and the future gadgets. The results of my examination reveal that number 11 is where the production line ends, and that there aren't any huge differences between this world line and the last. At any rate, I think I could finally take a breather. I let out a sigh of relief. But unbeknownst to me, a new, more powerful threat was looming in the shadows. The afternoon of the next day, I'm out shopping in Akiba with Mayuri. I had a new idea for a gadget that could replace number 12, so I came here to get the necessary parts. Akiba's busier than usual for a Sunday. Crowds populating not just from Chirodori, but the back alleys as well. I feel like I'm going to lose track of Mayuri the second I take my eyes off her. The fact that she can use Stardust Handshake or Sneaking Fade to just up and vanish doesn't make things any easier for me. That's why I need to be extra careful. Unfortunately, my keeping my eyes locked on Mayuri means that I'm barely paying attention to the crowds in front of me, and I end up bumping shoulders with someone. Ugh, my Apollo... Oh?
Yeah, Kyoma-kun.
Well, if it isn't Ferris.
Paris-chan, toot-a-roo.
Oh, Mayuri, you're here too. Out shopping, yeah?
Ferris glances down at my bag.
We're gonna make a floating maid panda.
Not quite, Mayuri. I call it the Full Auto Maze Panner. It's a fully automated popcorn cooking device. Cooking popcorn at home is more trouble than it should be. You have to put the seeds into the frying pan, make sure they don't burn. It's all a hassle and your arms get tired too. Anybody who's ever made the instant popcorn that you can find in stores knows exactly what I'm talking about. Hence, the reborn number 12, the latest future gadget. All we have to do is exchange the head of a shoulder massage device with a frying pan, and then attach the heater to its bottom. After that, just put the popcorn, butter, and salt into the machine, hold it, ta-da, popcorn. The wide world of kitchens will be revolutionized by this breathtaking advancement in culinary science. Ah, by the way, mais is actually another word for corn. I just thought it sounded cooler. As for panner, that's just a word I made up by adding some extra letters to pan. Ferris intently listens as I explain the details of the project to her. By the way, where were you off to, Ferris? The lab?
Paris, on a journey to find the lost memories of the Forbidden 13.
No. You mustn't, Ferris Nyan Yan. That knowledge will ruin you. Your very self will cease to exist.
No, I can't be, yeah? Am I doomed to live the rest of my life in ignorance? Must I forever be a kitten who knows nothing of the true nature of this world, yeah?
That's your fate. So be it.
Oh, yeah!
Whenever Ferris and I talk, things always get weird. It's a hassle. Anyway, Mayuri and I were thinking of grabbing a bite over at Sanbo. Care to join us?
Oh, yeah. Ferris would love to, but I can't right now. I have to work at the cafe, yeah?
Ferris-chan, are you okay? You haven't had any time off, right?
No sweat. It's the duties of us popular folk to answer to the masses.
Ferris flashes her pearly white teeth at us in a big smile. But I could see the shadows beneath both of her eyes. She's done well to hide them with makeup, but I know those eyes. I've seen them when I look into the mirror after pulling an all-nighter. She's got dark circles under her eyes. Hey, Ferris. Seriously, are you... I start to speak, but find myself getting cut off by Ferris herself.
Yeah, then. Time to get going. Oh, that's right. Hey, Mayushi. I'm sorry to have to ask this, but do you think you could swing by the cafe this evening, yeah? Just 3 hours or so.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Thank you, Nya. See you later.
Ferris waves at us before turning to head towards May Queen. I speak to Mayuri, my eyes still locked on Ferris. She has it pretty rough, huh?
Yeah, Mayushi's worried about her.
Isn't the store manager supposed to keep tabs on shifts? Why is that being dumped on Ferris?
Well...
Mayuri starts to say something but hesitates. I give her a curious look, but she hurriedly continues.
Ferris-chan is the chief maid, so she's kinda like everyone's big sister at work.
Ah, I get it now. Who is emailing me? Daru. You want to read that out, Nozumi?
Oh,
You're-
I touched the tap to unmute, and then I just
Oh no.
undid it. When I said it. I just saw a car with Itsuki-tan from Phantom Breaker printed in it. Oh, Itsuki-tan.
It's Kitan. Who the hell is that? In other words, she's like a middle manager for all the maids. It seems every industry has tough management positions. Mayuri nods. Huh. I've always figured Ferris to be kind of childish, but with her neon-yawns and weird delusions. That said, she seems to have a lot on her plate at work. Impressive. I can't help but find myself seeing the cat-eared maid in a more positive light. But then...
Yeah?
Ferris suddenly screams out. Surprised, I look up and find Ferris has been cornered by a handful of men in the back alley. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god. Yo, cute little Siamese cat. How are you doing today?
I recognize the man in front. He's...
Hey, you're not planning on going in, are you? Listen up. This is a bit of an advice from a hot-blooded dandy. You should stop coming here. If you don't, you're gonna end up getting caught in a positively brilliant trap.
That's right. Here's that weirdo who stepped in front of me at May Queen and started going on about all sorts of nonsense. Mayuri, wait here.
Hey, wait, Mayushi's coming too.
No, it's too dangerous. Just stay here. I immediately rush over to Ferris. Hey!
Ah, Yoma!
Huh? Who the hell are you, punk?
The men glare at me. Upon closer inspection, he doesn't seem to be your run-of-the-mill delinquent. Judging by his fashion sense, he strikes me as a somebody who'd been hanging around Shibuya, not occupied. He's also wearing what appears to be a high-spec sunglasses, a necklace, and a wristwatch. The men around him are similarly decked out. These guys are more dangerous than your everyday delinquents. But I can't just leave a friend in need. What do you want from Ferris?
It's got nothing to do with a persona non grata like you, asshole. Get the hell out of here.
Persona non grata? Is that even English? What's this guy rambling about? Welcome to Maki Security's Tips Corner. In this case, persona non grata means someone unwelcome, or someone unneeded. Perfect way to describe— oh, I guess you should be reading this technically. Okay, it comes up again, you'll read it, Amumu. Kurisu would later rub salt in the wound, unsurprisingly to say the least. It's got plenty to do with me. Ferris is my friend.
Huh. Look at this guy, huh? All about that embarrassing power of friendship shit?
The man looks around, his eyes stopping at Mayuri behind me. He smirks and starts to laugh.
Well, look at that. So you know Mayushi Nyan too, eh?
What? He knows Mayuri? Just who the hell is this guy? As I try to puzzle things out in my head, he starts to explain himself.
Huh. I bet you want to know why I know these women, right?
I love how his name is changing every single time again.
It's goddamn simple. I'd never forget the faces of the women I want to make mine.
What did you say? Make them his? How can I stay calm after hearing something as demanding as that, or demeaning as that?
Hmm? And what's your problem? You her boyfriend or something? Cat got your tongue?
I'm not her boyfriend. She's my important hostage. I'd never hand her over to the likes of you.
Don't get so angry, bro. I was just saying I was gonna add it to my collection.
Seemingly still misunderstanding the situation, the man crudely shoves out his pinky finger. Then, after dramatically posing in the most heavy-handed way humanly possible, he pulls out a business card. I take it from him and glance down. Amusement, hospitality, planner, hyper cafe producer, entertainment, food coordinator. This extensively ganji business card is riddled with a confusing array of words and terms. And then under them, in an even gaudier font, is what appears to be his name. The 4C, Shido. How the hell am I supposed to read this? Wait. 4 can be read as she, and do as degrees. He's a total Chiniobi. Even with the great Hyuya and Kyoma can do naught but recoil in embarrassment.
As you can see, I'm not only a hyper producer that travels the world, but also an amazing planner. The Duke of Darkness that has descended upon Akiba's Maid Cafe world.
I stand there dumbfounded by the nonsense this weirdo is spouting out. What the hell is he getting at? What's the point of all this? Amidst my bewilderment, Ferris angrily chimes in.
He's basically trying to scout and bring us over to the maid cafe he runs.
Huh?
In simple terms, that is correct. Come on, bro. Tell these fine ladies to ditch their joint and come work at my fine establishment of miracles and wonderment.
You're getting annoying, yeah. Ferris already told you, I'm not interested.
We have a new angel.
Hi, BC. Thank you for gifting a sub to Nozomi. Hello, hello.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah.
And did you read that?
Oh wait.
Sorry, I got distracted.
You're fine.
You saw the to the other
And ladies, thank you for the follow.
Mayushi refuses too.
Mayuri clearly states her intent.
one. Are you so sure about that? Your little dump ain't gonna be around a whole lot longer.
Upon hearing this, Ferris' expression turns sour. What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I said. Pretty soon, my maid cafes are gonna be the only ones left in Akiba.
What? 4C grins at my shocked response. He gives his subordinates what I can only assure is a signal to leave.
Anyway, you best think this over real carefully. First, Nyan Nyan, if you come over to my place, I can offer you 3 times what you're getting now. That's how valuable you are to me.
Wait! Wait, the wrong Nezumi got a gift sub? No! Oh my fucking god, no! Who is this person? Who is this
There.
traitor? This is not the real Nezumi.
Oh, the one with the 2 O's. Last time I checked, they produced music.
Oh my goodness.
They're gonna be so confused.
It was the right one.
No, it was the right Nezumi. They're like, what is a VTuber? What is this? I don't know what this is.
We're gonna just start corrupting non-VTubers.
Oh my fucking god. That's so funny.
But if you bare your fangs against me, I'll make sure you never work in this town again.
Horsey takes his men and leaves. As Ferris glares at his back, I can just barely make out the tears forming in her eyes. Also, shit. Daru.
You don't know? She's super popular character from a fighting game. She works at a maid-type family restaurant, but she's originally from Big Money. Seriously, Moe.
Oh yeah, I remember you playing that with Mayuri the other day.
Yo, Mayuri cracked at fighting games. Let's go.
Anya? Anya? Munya?
Hey, come on. Calm down, Ferris. Sit down. After everything that happened with 4C, I had to make Queen Plus Neon with Ferris in the hopes of learning some more about the situation. Ferris paces back and forth, clearly seething with rage. Even though it's lunchtime, the place is empty. That's why Ferris is showing off a side of herself she'd never show a customer.
Here, Ferris-chan, tea's ready. Yeah?
Mayushi Nyanyan, the girl formerly known as Mayuri, places multiple apple teas onto the table. Listen here, Amumu. It's a haha funny meme, okay?
Mayushi is a witch user. I like them both. I can't pick one over the other.
Who said about picking one over the other? Ferris sits across from me and takes a sip.
Thanks, Nya. Mayushi's apple tea is the best.
she's happy to hear you say that. Yeah?
So what's the deal, Ferris? Has that guy been bothering you girls for a while now?
Yeah.
You mentioned something about his cafes being the only ones in Akiba. Ferris?
Sorry to make you worried, Kyoma. But relax, Nya. I decided I'm going to have Mayushi step down from her position here, Nya.
What?
But why?
This way she won't have to worry about getting harassed by those jerks anymore, Nya.
But...
Where does that leave you, Ferris?
Don't worry about me, Nya. I can take care of myself. This has nothing to do with you or Mayushi. It's my problem.
The hell are you talking about? Aren't you a lab mem? Aren't you one of our friends?
Huh?
It's got nothing to do with us? Are you kidding me? The great Hyoyin Kyoma is not so foolish as to ignore a threat against his friends.
But...
Ferris looks lost and confused for some reason. She turns her gaze to Mayuri.
Ferris-chan, let's try talking to Chiron about it, okay?
Mayuri gently urges her. Don't know what I'll be able to do to help. Can you at least tell me what's going on?
Okay.
Ferris takes another sip of the apple tea Mayuri made, then starts summarizing the situation. Things are even crazier than I'd imagined. The third Akihabara Maid Cafe War. I have no idea whether there was actually a first or a second. The way Ferris described it as this great war made it sound incredibly dire. Akihabara being the place that it is, competition being between maid cafes has always been fierce. It's not terribly rare for Cafe A to become Cafe B only a month later. Things change quickly. But recently something strange has started happening in the maid's cafe circuit. It all started when 4C appeared. Apparently 4C originally designed normal cafes and food courts. He eventually made use of his strong social skills to talk his way into the major investment funds, which helped him sneak into the maid cafe industry with a whole lot of cash to back him up. 4C joints were all hugely successful. Of course they were. The establishments produced by 4C had bags of money backing them up. This money was used to scout top talent from other cafes, even bring in grabber idols. Of course, if that was the extent of it, there'd just be business. Some of the services he offered were borderline sex industry level skeevy. He put the competition out of business by starting price wars that couldn't even hope to win. The competition would eventually fall into financial holes, at which point 4C would swoop in and buy it with the buyout. As a result, most of the maid cafes in Akiba are now backed by 4C to some degree or another. The only exceptions are May Queen plus Neon and a handful of old, well-established shops. This whole thing is unbelievable. I had no idea all this was going on in the shadows.
Yeah.
That's why all the maids at May Queen have been quitting. Maki-chan, Mia-chan, and Hime-chan were all getting threatened by 4C.
I see. That would explain why Ferris and Mayuri had been working overtime. The thought of 4C's cowardly tactics began to get my blood boiling.
Look across the street, Nya.
Huh? Prompted by Ferris, I look outside the window and spot a flashy sign on the building across from us. The picture on it has an illustration by a famous artist. Even I know who they are. The maid cafe goes by the name of Pudding Princess Mode. It takes up the second and third floors of the building. Visible from here are the throngs of the customers. So that's another one of Four Seas cafes. I basically groan out my words, and Ferris nods, clearly frustrated.
You see, Kioma, when maids leave, they tend to take their customers with them, yeah?
That explained why this place is so empty on a Sunday during peak hours. Up until just a moment ago, I was puzzling over why the cafe was empty. It all makes sense now. It should be one of the busiest times of the day, but we're the only ones here. Actually, there were a lot of empty seats the last time I dropped in too. The May Queen plus Nyan that I know would love, know and love would never be that empty.
The Four Seas cafes aren't real maid cafes, yeah? Horsey doesn't care about the maids or Akiba culture at all. All he wants to do is make money. That bastard. He makes the maids wear super revealing uniforms. They don't like it. But he forces them to do lewd poses by offering them cash or threatening them. Harris believes that if the maids aren't having fun, the customers won't be able to either, yeah. When the maids smile and laugh from the bottoms of their hearts, the customers do too.
Ferris's eyes begin to tear up with a mix of anger and sadness washes over him.
It's so frustrating to think that the maid queen I love so much is going to be crushed because of someone like him. Seeing Akiba's culture get ruined by a jerk like that, it's so frustrating.
Ferris.
Ferris-chan?
No. I don't know I don't know much about maid cafes. I only really come to Make Me because Ferris and Mayuri are always here. I've never given other places much thought. Regardless, Four Seas tactics are unforgivable. I want to do something to help Ferris and Mayuri. Okay. I've got a grasp on things. I loudly declare my intentions. Starting now, the Future Gadget Laboratory will do everything in its power to provide backup to Make Me plus DM.
Yeah?
This new mission will henceforth be called Operation Freja, based on the goddess of love and fertility. I will allow no objections to this.
Wait a second. Yeah? I can't possibly get everyone up at the lab mixed up in my problem.
Ferris looks puzzled. Didn't I tell you not to worry about it? Not a soul at the lab will ever say no to helping you out.
He's right, Ferris-chan.
But...
Oh god, who's that gonna be? I assume it's Daru. I'm gonna guess it's Daru.
Don't be a stranger. You know we've got your back.
Yeah, I knew it! Upon hearing a
Yay.
voice from seemingly out of nowhere, I turned around and looked towards the entrance only to find the silhouette of a large man, posing confidently with his hands to his forehead. Of course, because of how overweight he is, the pose isn't even remotely cool looking. The bag with the Eroge character on it doesn't help his case either.
Harunya!
I heard it all, my kitty comrade. You have my sword.
Everyone! Thank you so much!
The cat girl bows her head to us, finally accepting our offers to help. Alright. With that decided, it's time to call all the lab mems back. We need to hold an emergency meeting. But before we get to that, there's one thing I want to do first. I need to talk to May Queen's owner. We can't very well start meddling in this mess before we get their permission. Ferris and Mayuri reluctantly glance at each other.
Well...
Ferris licks her lips several times in hesitation. She gathers herself and looks over at me. Her voice is low.
This is super duper top secret, but the owner of Maid Queen Yan is... me. Ferris Nya.
Daru flips over his chair, making a huge sound that echoes throughout the room.
That was a secret?
Apparently. Okay, well. I don't know who's saying that, so I'm just gonna say it. We can't contain our excitement as we look up at the super high-class, high-rise apartment building next to UPX.
This is amazing.
Is Ferris Tan's home really at the top of this building?
Wait, so you mean she's super rich?
Mayuri, is this your first time coming here too?
Yeah, my Yoshi's knew that Ferris Chan was the cafe's owner, but everything else about her is a total mystery.
I see. Not only does she operate a mad cafe, but she also lives in a place like this? Who exactly are you, Ferris Nyan? Anyway, I'm sure you're probably wondering why all of us lab members are standing here staring awestruck at an apartment building. Since the place was lacking for customers anyway, Ferris decided to close up shop at Make Me Plus Nyan and hold a roundtable conference at her place. Her reasoning? Since everyone is going to help out, going out of their way to help, I'd like to treat you all to a good meal, Nyan. But we never imagined we end up here. I feel terribly out of place given the way I'm dressed. Is it really okay for people like Daru and I to be here? The thought crosses my mind, but I quickly move on. There's no point in standing here dumbfounded. I press the intercom button. The butler knows me.
Yes. Who might I be speaking to?
I reflexively tense up. The speaker on the other end of the intercom sounds like quite a dandy gentleman. After stating my name and business, the auto lock on the door opens, allowing us access to the elevator hall. The hall floor is covered in soft carpeting, and the entire area has been polished to an incredible shine. Not even a speck of dust in sight. This seems more like a high-class hotel than an apartment building. Undoubtedly, we all feel incredibly out of place, but nonetheless pile into the elevator.
Welcome.
Thanks? As we enter Ferris's home, we're greeted by an older gentleman in an extremely classy suit. Classy.
Thank you. Hello.
Excuse us.
The gentleman leads us into the living room, and we nervously take seats on the couch. How many square meters wide is this living room? It's huge! The ceiling is up so high, too. And man, the view of Akihabara through the huge windows up front is amazing. The people below look like ants. A fitting castle for the great Hylian Kilma to rule from.
I shall call for the young mistress. Please make yourself comfortable.
Ah, yes. Thank you. I reply with a polite nod, and the elderly gentleman leaves the living room with a gentle smile. Damn, I was totally ready to go into a dramatic monologue, and now it's all ruined.
Could he be her butler?
A butler? Who's it going to fight against? Is he strong?
Not that kind of butler, Mayuri.
Personally, I would have preferred a maid.
Don't you see enough of them at the cafes you go to?
They're different from real maids. How do you not even know that, Makisishi?
Like, I want to know.
As the two quietly argue, the door opens and a familiar cat girl enters.
Welcome, everyone, yeah?
Ferris is wearing her casual clothes, but for some reason she's still got her cat ears on. Thanks. Sorry for barging in with so many people.
It's fine. Ferris is the one that invited you all here anyway, yeah?
Ferris stands in front of us and deeply bows her head.
Everyone, thank you so much.
No need for thanks. Okabe told us everything. There's no way I can forgive what that jerk is doing.
Agreed. His methods are beyond crooked.
They're unfair.
Using money to create a monopoly on the popular maids feels like a huge violation of the rules.
Agreed. He crossed the line, yeah?
Considering the apartment building she lives in, and the fact that she has a butler, I imagine Ferris has a small fortune. Which means that she could utilize the same tactics as 4C if she wanted to. She could easily attract customers back to make Queen Bosnian. But Ferris is resolute.
This town turned into a mess if everyone did things like that. Things like him, yeah? A place where only money matters. That just trample on everyone's fun, dreams, kindness, and passion. I never want to see Akiba like that, yeah.
We all feel the same way.
An article?
Yeah?
Can I do an article?
Moika asks Ferris. It seems the current maid cafe issue is something of a popular topic at the editorial company where Moika works. If all goes well, the story could end up getting featured in a magazine. Or at least that's what Moika believes. Huh. If we could get the mass media on our side, we'd have tremendous momentum behind Operation Freja.
I'll do whatever I can, yeah? Ask me anything you want. I just have one request, yeah? Please keep my being the owner a secret, yeah? I want to serve my customers as a regular maid, yeah? But if he found out who I am...
Alright, I'll keep it a secret.
4C hasn't figured out your true identity either, right?
As far as Virus can tell, not yet, yeah.
I suppose if he knew who she was, he wouldn't have been trying to scout her. Alright, Shining Finger. Move the story in that direction, please.
Got it.
That still leaves the problem of how to draw customers back.
It's not exactly a genius idea, but I have one.
Kirisu raises her hand. Speak up. Any and all ideas are welcome.
Okay, I think we need to focus on advertising first. For example, what if we made a promotional video for the cafe and put it up on the internet?
Huh. So like a PV? Interesting.
We can up it to Mewtwo or Nico Nia. That would totally work.
The issue is that none of us have ever made one before. Did we ask a pro?
Who doesn't want to do that, yeah? I think if we all had to meet fun doing it together, that feeling would come through in the video.
Right, in this particular case, we want customers to feel a sense of closeness with the people at the cafe.
Then I guess we'll do it ourselves. Lukaku timidly raises his hand in response.
If it's okay with you all, my dad actually has a really nice video camera. I could go borrow it from him.
Is that so, my apprentice?
Yeah, ever since I was born, he uses any major event of mine as an excuse to run out and buy the newest camera. My entrance ceremony, graduation, and all of it.
That sounds exactly like the sort of thing Lukaku's doting father would do. Alright then. We'll borrow the camera from Lukaku's family. Now we just have to figure out what's going on to be in the PV itself.
Ah, Ferris actually has a few thoughts about that, yeah?
Oh? Such as?
Well, I literally just came up with it. But it's also kind of a mess in my head, yeah. I'll solidify it by the next roundtable conference. So, could you wait till then, yeah?
We should probably leave this one to her, no? She knows it made Queen the best out of all of us.
Oops. Alright. We'll put Ferris in charge of what's in the PV.
Nyahaha. Leave it to me, yeah?
Any other ideas?
Me.
Okay, let's hear it, Mayuri.
Actually, Mayushi's been thinking about this for a long time. What if we made an animal cafe?
I guess we'll say it. 3, 2, 1.
An
animal
cafe.
What's that? Well, we let animals roam around inside May Queen.
So like one of those cat cafes?
Yeah, just like that. But it'd be even more amazing. There wouldn't be just cats and dogs, but also koalas, penguins, and...
What the fuck? Hold your horses! Cats and dogs I totally get, but don't you think koalas and penguins are a bit much?
But it definitely draw in more customers.
By customers, you mean the cops coming in to enforce the Washington Convention? Then sure. Washington Convention? Oh, I see. Daru, please.
Did you know that penguins reproduce with a sexual organ called the cloaca?
I don't know where this is going, but I'm stopping you right there.
So I guess that's a no.
Where would we even keep the animals? Taking care of them would be a pain too.
Yeah, I guess.
Not the cloaca.
Ah, what about animal suits?
Animal suits?
Mayushi can make one. A cute little penguin.
Yeah, that might be real cute.
And who exactly would wear this suit? Everyone points directly at me. No! Over my dead body.
Boo.
Next. Anyone else have any ideas? I look around. Suzuha quickly raises her hand.
How about a survival cafe?
Go on. Is this some kind of combo between a survival game and a maid cafe?
What? Maids carrying guns? It's kind of cliche, but I can dig it. I can see it now. A tight leather holster, tightly squeezing a cute girl's thigh. Godlike.
What do you think, Ferris?
Considering the space, a survival game wouldn't work, yeah? Well, we could always just make the cafe feel like one. Maybe we can have air guns for customers, yeah?
Huh? Air guns? Why?
What do you mean, why? You're the one who suggested making a survival game cafe, right?
No, you got it all wrong. I'm in a cafe with different survival dishes.
Full act surprised in 3, 2, 1.
What?
Ah!
What?
And what exactly qualifies as a survival dish?
Well, you could stew grass from the park, or roast weeds growing along the railroad tracks.
Rejected. No way in hell.
It's actually pretty tasty, you know? I can always make you some.
I refuse with every fiber in my being.
But it's tasty.
What kind of life do you live, part-time warrior?
Fine, it's the penguin suit.
So, anyone else? Oh no.
Yeah. I hope you're ready for a home run.
Rejected. Oh, shit. 3, 2, 1.
Rejected.
Rejected.
What? You're terrible. I haven't even said anything yet.
I'm with Okabe. Your idea's probably perverted anyway, Hashira.
Don't think I'll just stand by and watch you do weird things to Ferris and Mayuri. Hi, Soma. How are you?
We have a new angel.
Oh, shit. Soma, thank
Gaming
you for the
2.
sub.
I swear it's not perverted, and I won't do anything. Who the hell do you think I am?
How you doing, Soma? How's it going? Thank you for the gaming too.
A dirty, weird pervert.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hell yeah, do some good gaming, Soma. Do that gaming thing. Under Kirisu's sharp glare, Daru's big body curls up into a tiny ball. Hit plat on Val and I'm scared to lose it. Oh shit. Well, good for you for hitting plat.
Now, take it down a notch, you two. We should at least hear what he has to say. She's right.
Amaneshi. Mayushi.
It's entirely possible that even someone like Kashida Tara might have a good idea, too. That's right.
Gah. Kill me now, please.
That hurt to watch.
Sometimes kindness can be the cruelest thing of all.
It's not like I'm constantly thinking about dirty things. Ugh. I can't see through all these tears.
Alright, Daru. My capable right-hand man, I give you permission to speak. At my invitation, Daru begins muttering something as he slowly stands back up.
Do you all know what a niche market is?
Yeah, a cap industry, right?
Cap industry?
I'm doing pretty good, Soma. I'm vibing.
Is that like a business that fixes the gaps around windows?
That would be a joiner.
Then do they fix the gaps between teeth?
That would be a dentist.
Simply put, it's an industry that aims to cater to enthusiasts, rather than the general public.
For example, despite Otakudom now being the golden age of Tsundere little sister Moe, it'd be like creating an anime featuring only muscular macho older girls, like an American comic.
What's the point of making something that isn't gonna sell?
No. Try to think outside the box, part-time warrior. It's a genre that nobody else is doing, so you'd have a monopoly on it. With no market competitors, you wouldn't be dragged into a price competitions.
Oh, that makes sense. You're right.
Think of it, Lurk Soma. I'm down to game whenever you are. Just let me know. I've been pretty busy with work the last week, and I'll probably be busy next week. But I think after that I should probably have some free time. So just hit me up, dude. So you're saying we should try something like that then? Not bad, my right hand. Not bad at all.
Says the guy who rejected it.
But trying to find our own niche isn't going to be easy. If we go too far in one direction, we risk getting no customers, yeah?
Of course. I've already looked into that. We need to strike with something that's right between super niche and mainstream.
Oh my god.
Girls are overplayed. Let's get some maid guys.
Almost as though he senses incoming danger, Lukaku hugs himself tightly. I see! How did I overlook this?
Not bad, Hashira.
that sort of thing is pretty popular in underground zones.
If my Yushi makes some adjustments to the bigger uniforms, that'll totally work, yeah?
You got it.
Everyone? You're not thinking what I think you're thinking, right?
Lukako seems desperate, tears forming in his eyes. Mayhaps we are a young Padawan. They have to do that because of copyright reasons. Oh yes, he was described a novice in the movie Spark Wars. Yes, my favorite movie of all time. If we are to ever defeat the Empire, we require your powers of the Force.
My force? What's that?
If I were to describe the Force in one sentence... Shit. Are you all ready? 3, 2, 1.
There's no
There's
way
no way
someone
someone
way
this cute
someone
can be a
this
girl.
can be a girl.
I knew it.
If you're not fond of that, how about my guy friend can't be this cute?
I hate both of them.
Lukako suddenly jumps up from the sofa, shaking his head while backing away. I stand up as well, walking slowly towards him. Lukako, I understand. I get how you feel. Painfully so, even. But, please. This is for our friend. Can't you strip your pride and put on the outfit? Put on the fucking maid dress!
I'm not Shinji.
Nobody asked you to get clever about it.
But I can't wear a maid outfit.
Don't be shy, Lukako. It's time to cast aside your hesitation and take your rightful place on the Queen's throne. The time has come. The birth of a new queen.
Here, sees what you're doing, yeah.
I said, nobody asked you to get clever about it.
But I just can't. It's impossible.
Then how about this? Christina will wear one too.
What?
You and Christina. You stood side by side. I can guarantee that you look far better in a maid outfit than she would. Fear not.
You bastard! How dare you!
I know the truth hurts and all. Could you save that for later? I'm trying to convince Lukako to go along with this.
You're such an asshole that I'm not even sure what to get mad about first.
Think carefully, my assistant. This is a necessary sacrifice.
And how about you wear the damn thing?
Huh?
Let's get some maid guys, right? You do it with him.
Absurd.
Okay.
Lukako mumbles out his decision while wiping away his tears.
If Kilma's doing it, I can do it.
Hold on a sec! Now it's my turn to slowly back away.
Looks like I'll be ordering an XXL uniform, yeah.
So would he be a Kyron Nyanyan?
What? Wait a minute!
Whoa, we're approaching maximum niche territory.
Shut up, Daru! There's nothing niche about me wearing a maid uniform. Look creepy.
You're not wrong about that.
And how about helping me out here?
Well, Lukashi fills out our quota for cuties, right? Some And variation might be good, you know?
Then you do it!
Sure thing.
Seriously?
I thought something like this might happen. I'm more than prepared to become Darcy Nyan Nyan. What?
I knew you were a pervert, but I didn't think you were this far gone.
This is gross.
Ugh, your ice-cold gazes feel incredible. No, look. I'm legit worried about Maid Queen, okay?
Thanks, Darunya.
Tharistan.
But I could never bring myself to make you do something so embarrassing, Darunya. Oh, what if we used Mayushi's idea and made an animal costume for Darunyan? That'd be a much better fit.
Ferris gently rejects the existence of Darcy Nyan.
Alright, if that's what you want.
Don't sound so disappointed, my right-hand man.
There we have it. Mayushi, up for the challenge, Nya.
Yep, I'll make it really cute.
Also, while we're at it, Susan Yan, Moe Yan, would you two like to try being maids?
Huh? Me?
Since I have to hire new maids to replace the ones that quit, I'd much rather work with all my fellow lab members. Nya. So, am I being included as well?
That whole thing with me was a joke, right?
Obviously, you're both included, Nya.
3, 2, 1.
Seriously? And of course, you'll be paid for all your hard work, Nya. What do you say?
I've never done service work before, but I'd be happy to try. As long as I have time for the article.
Then it's settled.
Ferris gives us a huge smile.
Okay, I'd really appreciate it if anyone who's free tomorrow could swing by May Queen, yeah? We're going to start by handing out flyers by the station.
The roundtable conference will continue on for a while longer, with ideas being bounced around for about 2 hours. While watching my friends exchange ideas to help Ferris, my mind begins to drift. I start thinking about how wonderful it is that all of us lab members had come together to help in Ferris's time of need. I also come to the conclusion that I have to prevent Okarin Yanyan from ever being born in this world, no matter the cost.
Okabe, don't even think about trying to wiggle your way out of this.
Sirius's glare burns a hole straight through my soul. The next day, a historic heat wave tears its way across Tokyo. The asphalt, having absorbed the scorching heat of the sun all morning, roasts the bottoms of our feet. The external air conditioner vents on every building are open, blowing even more hot air through the streets. This is an urban heat island if I've ever seen one. One day, the great Hyoyin Kilma will invent a future gadget to fix this problem. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to survive this kind of heat year after year. Lost in thought, I find myself standing in front of Akihabara Station. My goal? Hand out flyers for Make Me plus Nyan.
No.
The groans have been going on for a while now. They're coming from right behind me. From behind a pillar in the station.
No, I don't want to. I don't like this. Everyone stop looking at me. Ugh.
Yo, Maki Kirisu. Quit hiding over there and come out, Maki Kirisu.
Hey, stop it.
Come on, Maki Kirisu. We got flyers to hand out. Hey, yo.
I'm gonna... Oh, well.
I was looking at the maid outfit.
I'm gonna bash your skull in. Why do you keep calling me by my full name?
Finally. Took long enough.
Oh, your hair's in pigtails.
It is. Kirisu flees back in the shadow of the pillar. Oh, come on. You're being way too shy. This isn't that big of a deal.
But I can't wear this out here.
Take a look at Fierce and Mayuri. They're strutting their stuff.
We're from Maid Queen, Yan. Yeah. Come hang out with us.
Everyone, please come and play. Nyan?
That's because they're used to it. You're asking a total beginner to just bear it all. The bar's too high.
Bear it all? You're wearing a maid uniform, are you not?
I'm well aware of that. You damn traitor.
Traitor? How so?
You're just wearing a normal suit. What's up with that?
Indeed. As Kirisu has pointed out, I am wearing a black suit. It goes without saying, but it's not mine. A mad scientist like you would never own such a suit. So I borrowed it from Ferris's butler. What were we supposed to do? Unlike Lukaku, I couldn't fit into any of the sizes they had. It'd take over a month to get one custom made. And believe me, I'm incredibly grateful that that's the case. After talking to Ferris about it, we settled on the role of the Dark Butler. I'm not particularly sure which the part of this is supposed to be dark, but Ferris seemed excited about the potential to bring in female customers. Okura and Yanyan has been contained, at least for the time being. I feel bad for Lukaku, but I refuse to let the beast be unleashed. Listen, my assistant, I understand that trying something new can be a frightening thing. However, just look over there.
Huh?
Heyo, everyone. Hello. We're from Maid Queen plus Nan. Come take a look.
Susan Yan, don't you say hello? You need to add the Nyans and Nyans. Like, hello, Nyan. Or take a look, Nyan.
Whoops, you're right. Heyo, everyone. Nyan Nyan, please take a look. Nyan.
See? Hard-Time Warrior is totally on board.
But Amane-san looks good in the outfit. She's super cute.
Have a little more confidence in yourself, Christina. You're... not so bad yourself, you know?
Huh?
Kirisu peeks around from behind the pillar with a surprised expression on her face. The cat ears on her head just slanted forward a little.
I can do without the forced compliments. Thank you very much.
They're not forced, I swear. You really do look pretty good, honest. I'm ashamed to admit this, but when we all got together at Maid Queen plus Neon this morning to coordinate costumes, I could feel myself going moe for Kirisu.
You're planning something, aren't you?
Nothing, I swear.
Why'd you gotta be all nice out of nowhere? I can never let my guard down around you.
Kirisu mutters to herself, her face turning a little red.
Hey, Christian! Mayushi's team is gonna go to Chuodori next. Do you want to come too, Neon?
Mayuri spots Kirisu peeking out from behind the pillar and walks over to her. Go start your stuff, Christina. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. You look great.
Yeah, you look wonderful, Christian. Even my heart's aflutter, Nin.
Mayuri clings tightly to Kirisu and pulls her out from behind the pillar.
Wait,
Oh, your cat ears are a little bent.
Really?
Mayashi will fix it for you, Nyan.
I can fix it myself.
Kirisu hurries to adjust the cat ears atop her head.
Nyan, now they're bent in the opposite direction.
What? Really?
I'll fix it, so just hold still, Nan.
The shoppers near the ticket gate stop to watch Kirisu and Mayuri, entranced by their natural chemistry. I get it. They look more like two sisters, not related by blood, playing around more than anything else.
Okay, all done.
Thanks.
Anyway, let's go, Nyan. Okay, make sure you help Ferris-chan, okay?
You got it. Tado, so drink plenty of water, Mayuri.
Okay.
You too, Christina.
I know.
You got it all wrong. You should say something like, I understand, my wonderful master. Yeah.
I'm gonna bash your skull in.
And so Mayuri, Kirisu, and Suzuha all headed towards the Chirodori to pass out flyers, leaving only Ferris and I behind. In case you were wondering, Moika has work, and Lukaku has to help out at the shrine today, so they couldn't be here to help out. Daru's busy creating a new homepage for Making Plus Neon. He's also been assigned to a top-secret mission, so he's not here either. Oh, okay, I guess he's here. Wait, why are you here?
Hush. I'm in the middle of fantasizing about Makishi and Mayushi.
You damn pervert.
Oh, what's this? Darunyan's here?
Heyo, Thurston. Sorry I can't be around to help out.
That's okay. Ferris knows full well you're working extra hard to help make Queen Yan.
Thurston, I'll follow you for the rest of my life.
I grabbed Daru from behind the nape of his neck. We need to talk.
Oh, what is it?
How's the plan coming along?
You mean the homepage?
No, the other thing. I wouldn't hush my voice for something like that.
Don't rush me. I may be a genius, but I can't pull off a hack in a day, SMH.
Be quick, my dark programmer.
Could you lay off with the dark programmer stuff? It's way worse than being called a super hacker.
As the two of us whisper to one another, Ferris draws her face in close and cuts off our conversation.
Yeah, be careful, you two. We're being watched, yeah?
Say what? We're being watched? Without raising my head up, I glance around the area. Foresees goons, eh? I check near the crowded ticket gates, station interior, and the road in front of the station, but spot nobody immediately suspicious. Still, our enemy's a real scumbag. Who knows what dirty tactics they might use to keep track of us.
From the darkest of Limbo itself, the beasts of Endvia are keeping their eyes on me. The resurrected divine being. They're watching my brave warriors too, yeah?
That's what you meant? I nearly fall over all while glaring at Ferris. She shoots me back a big smile. Daru eventually returns to the lab to continue with his mission, leaving Ferris and I to resume passing out flyers. Ferris is as experienced as it gets when it comes to this sort of thing. And I worked plenty of tissue passing jobs in the past, so things go by surprisingly quickly. Damn, it's hot out.
Even Ferris is ready to pass out, yeah?
With our jobs finished in a brisk 2 hours, the two of us head to Chirodori to give Mayuri's team some help.
Here, Kilma, sports drink, yeah?
Much obliged. I down the beverage. Ferris opens her own drink. I can hear her gulp down almost half the bottle. I fear the lost moisture in my body began to be replenished. But the sweating starts up again, and just like that, it's all gone.
Yeah. No matter how much of my magical powers shield me in a bubble of cold air, Benu's envy is nothing to be trifled with, yeah?
Menu?
About 7 lives back, I caught the eye of the sacred bird Benu, avatar of the sun, yeah? But back then I already had a fiancé, the great hero Shux, yeah?
Is that so?
Benu was filled with rage at what he saw as a betrayal, and tried to kill Shux. We just barely managed to escape to this world, yeah? But that jealous bird can never ever forgive us for what we did, so wherever it finds the two of us, it tries to reduce us to ash, yeah? Ferris is sure you realized already, but Hyoma, you're Shock's reincarnation form, yeah?
Now, just hold on a second, Ferris Nyan. I've been Hyoyin Kyoma since the beginning of time itself.
That's just a false memory that Lilith implanted onto you at birth, yeah?
No, that's impossible? Crap. If we start going on like this, we're never gonna stop. It's way too hot to be doing this right now. Before things go any further, Ferris suddenly stops.
Nya nya nya, Sakunya.
Ferris starts waving her hand at someone walking from the opposite direction on Chirodori. Would you like to take this, Nezumi?
Ah,
Ferris is waving her hand at a tall, yet underweight, somewhat nervous-looking young male. He's wearing jeans and a t-shirt, holding what appears to be a bag with a designer lettering on it. He's also wearing a surprisingly stylish pair of glasses. On his t-shirt is a character that used to be popular from some anime or game. I can't remember which. If I recall, I think her name is Sakura? Maybe that's why Ferris yelled at Sakunyan.
been a while, Sakunya.
Ferris happily runs up to the young man.
Yeah. A long time no see.
Have you been busy lately, Nyan? Ferris is starting to get worried about you.
Yeah, well, things have been busy at work and...
The young man seems to be somewhat flustered. Whenever Ferris smiles, he hurriedly shifts his gaze, not to mention he's hesitant to answer her questions. I also noticed that he keeps trying to hide his bag from her. Of course, Ferris has noticed this and makes moves to finish their conversation.
Anyway, Sakunyan, we need to get going.
Oh, really?
Even if things at work get busy, make sure you take good care of yourself, okay, Nyan?
Thanks. See you later.
Bye-bye, Nyan.
The young man hurries off towards Akihabara Station. As he passes by me, I finally catch what it says on his bag. Pudding Princess Mode. Ooh, traitor! Now I get it. That's the name of the cafe in the building across from May Queen plus Nyan, the one that 4C runs. After seeing the young man off, Ferris returns to my side, pretending like nothing happened.
Sorry for the wait, Nya. He was a regular customer from way back when May Queen first opened.
He was a regular customer? Huh. Ferris, I know, treats everyone she meets like a close friend of hers. That includes when she's working at May Queen plus Nyan, and even when she isn't. For example, she was just asking that young man about how work was going, and even if he was taking care of himself or not. She doesn't look at her relationships as maid and customer to her. It's something much deeper and more personal than that. So I know that these kind of things hit her hard. This isn't just about losing a customer. And if May Queen has lost this many customers, I can't even imagine how Ferris must be feeling right now. Have I underestimated just how hard this has been on her? As we walk together, I peek at the side of her face, her expression unchanged. Ferris is standing up straight, confidently holding her head up high and smiling, all the while waving at people who walk by. I just can't help but feel like she's forcing herself to be this way. My heart aches at the thought.
Nya? What's wrong, Nya?
Nothing. Ferris didn't even ask that man to come back to make me. She realized that by doing so, she'd just make it awkward for him. Considering how kind Ferris is, that's something she could never do. Even though I'm sure she must have wanted to do it with every fiber of her being. I've always struggled with figuring this cat girl out. But these were her raw emotions. Her kindness, her frustration, her despair. For just a short moment, I feel as though I've finally seen the real her. Hey, Ferris?
Yeah.
Is there anything I could do for you?
Mm-hmm.
I just looked at your message on Discord. What the fuck? Ferris's eyes. What is that? Is that yours?
No, those are
You
cookies,
just found.
dude.
I thought you made
Well,
those
I think
cookies.
you
I
gotta
was very
share,
concerned.
'cause-
I didn't make those
You two
cookies.
flirting while we're supposed to be doing this.
Send me a picture of cookies all
I
the
can't believe this.
Here, I can send you them. They're not safe for work, though.
What kind of cookies are you making for Classy?
I didn't make any fucking
Do you think we're at work?
Oh my fucking god. She's eyes open widely. Then, just as she's about to speak, she turns red.
Yoma, we can't. Ferris belongs to everyone. If If you're going to confess your love, Ferris wants you to do it at the Holy Floating City at dusk, yeah.
You're jumping to some mighty out there conclusions.
Yeah? You're the one who asked if you could do anything for me.
You want me to confess my love for you?
Yes, I do, Nya.
Ah!
Go work your cringe 9 to 5.
False Kiko, thank you for the raid! What the heck?
I'll be gaming.
Oh my goodness! Raid, raid, raid! Raiders, hello! Hello! How's everyone doing? My name is Classy Vtzy. I'm a local fallen angel here in the land of Twitch. I'm streaming Steins Gate. My darlings embrace today. My good friends Amomo, Anne, and Nezumi. Osako, hello! How was your stream? False? How are you doing? What were you playing? Let me give you a shout out here. Give me 1 second while I attempt to do things. And Aaron Uchiha and Phil TMG, thank you for the follows and welcome to Haven. Welcome. You're playing DBD? Yo! You get some wins? You get some wins today?
Okay.
I hope you did. Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Ferris looks at me right in the eyes, almost as if she's searching for something. Her light pink lips slowly open, and her little tongue licks them just a little bit. Then, in a gentle and sweet voice. They were horrible, but it's okay. I need your opinion on Best Girl. What, in, Steins Gate? It's definitely Kirisu. Fire Hazard and Stinky Face. Thank you for the follows, and welcome to Haven. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Got it? Confess!
Although I think Ferris is a number 2 for me as well. Zip? Fuck. Okay. Was this a romance game? Yes, it is a romance spin-off of Steins Gate. And Corvette, thank you for the sub with the Prime. Oh my goodness, what's happening today? Jesus Christ. Yeah, Prime sub for right answer. Let's go. And thank you for the follow, Corvette. Oh, Corvettes, yes. Make sure I said the name right.
Just kidding. Sheesh, Kyoma. Look at you getting all embarrassed. You're so innocent, yeah.
Ferris sticks her tongue out at me and laughs. Without thinking, I start pulling on Ferris's cat ears.
No!
A mere cat like you dares to insult the great Hylian Kyoma? I think not.
Oh, you're going to rip my precious ears off, yeah?
Ferris holds down her cat ears. Real tears start to form in her eyes. I don't get it. These ears are fake, right? I take a closer look and notice that they're held onto her head via clips in her hair. Whoa, sorry. I hurriedly let go.
Yeah, you're the worst.
Did I hurt you? I'm really sorry.
Rub the boo-boo for me, yeah?
Rub your head? Right out here in the open?
Didn't you ask if there's anything Ferris wanted you to do? Here, go right ahead, yeah.
Ferris tilts her head towards me. Chad Kyoma. Fine. Here. Left with no choice, I gently rub her head.
Yeah, that feels good, yeah?
Ferris murmurs and narrows her eyes. She really seems like a cat right now. Then, in between her faint sighs, I hear her whispering. Whispering so quietly that I can barely make out her words.
I'm sorry for worrying you.
Huh? What's up? When I ask her to repeat herself, she immediately switches back into her cat girl persona and smiles mischievously at me. Cute.
Wow, we worked a whole bunch today.
Damn straight. I'm beat. After working the whole day at May Queen plus Neon, I head home with Mayuri. I say worked, but May Queen plus Neon was closed today, so the lab mems underwent job training. Considering none of us have ever worked at a restaurant before, you can hardly blame us for needing it. Lukako and Moeka joined us in the evening, and Ferris gave them the basic rundown. Oh, and for the record, Lukako's maid outfit still isn't ready yet, so there's no grand debut today. Mayuri's working her hardest on it. Oh, that's right. Hey, Mayuri. There's something I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
Do you happen to know what sorts of things Ferris likes?
What Ferris-chan likes?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mayuri places her index finger on her chin.
Probably Rhinet.
Rhinet, huh? I totally forgot she was into that. Rhinet, short for Rhinet Axis Battlers. It's a card game based on the one that pops up in the super popular manga Rhinet Kakeru. It's big with adults and children of all ages. Ferris not only addicted to the game itself, but also pretty damn skilled at it too.
Are you thinking about giving Ferris-chan a present, Ocarine?
I'm not sure you'd call it a present, but I wanted to do something to cheer her up. You know how Ferris is. She's not the type to say anything, but I know this is hitting her pretty hard.
You think so too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mayuri furrows her brow, then frowns. Is there anything else she might be into? I don't know a whole lot about Rhinet, to be honest.
In that case...
Anyway, try to keep it to something I might know a little bit about. Mayuri gazes up into the sky, deep in thought. Then, after groaning for a while, she claps her hands together. Claps her hands together.
Got it. How about a retort PC?
Retort PC? What's that?
You know, old computers. We have them in the lab, right? Like the X68000?
You mean retro, not retort.
Yeah, that.
She's into retro PCs? That's kind of surprising.
Her dad used to collect them when she was younger. She told me that she got interested in them after watching him.
I see. Retro PCs, eh? This makes things easy. Just take a look at the second-hand shops in Akiba. When I mention this, Mayuri smiles and says, Mayushi thinks Ferris-san would like that very much. May Queen Plus Neon was closed to accommodate our training yesterday, but it's ready to open. It's ready and open for business today, which means it's finally time for us to start working. With the store set to open in about 30 minutes, the atmosphere is tense. We're nervous. Needless to say, Ferris and Mayuri are more than used to this environment, so they do the rounds making sure everything is alright.
Ah, Rinrin-chan, your ribbon's a little crooked, yeah?
Mayuri fixes the ribbon around Rinrin Yanyan's, formerly known as Suzuha's, neck. Her maiden name, Rinrin, is based off of the kanji character for Suzu.
Thanks, Sheena Mayuri. No, Rinrin-chan, Mayushi's name is Mayushi Nyanyan, okay? That's right. Sorry.
Hey, Mayushi, how's this? I don't look weird or anything, right?
You look fine.
After our flyer escapees from yesterday, it looks like Yurisu's gained a little bit of self-confidence. She's still as shy as ever, but now she's at least able to act like a cat-eared maid.
What's your problem, Okabe? Stop giving me that dirty look. Feels like you're violating me or something.
Was that any way for a maid to act? Are you really gonna be okay?
This is the sort of character I'm going for.
Huh?
Chris Yan Yan's going to be a Sundra, yeah?
Sundra? Back for the word tundra. Similar to Sundari. Apparently I deferred the Sundra characters. I see. Icy cold, purple-haired main heroine.
I think we can all agree that I don't have it in me to say things like welcome home, master, or I love you, master.
Yeah, true enough.
You got a lot of nerve agreeing with me. You could at least pretend to push back a little, damn virgin.
Ugh.
Huh. You really are the worst. Just being near you makes me want to throw up. Stay away from me!
Oh,
How's that?
Wow, Christian, that was perfect.
I came.
The customers love it, yeah?
Hi, Obo. How are you? Oh. So she was just practicing her character? Don't scare me like that. And wait, are customers really looking for that kind of service? Oh no.
Christian Yan Yan, eh? I get the feeling this is gonna be a huge success.
Daru breathes heavily as he speaks, his cheeks bright red. I take back my previous statement. In case it's not already obvious, Chris Nyan Yan is Kirisu's maiden name. I suggested Celeb Seb Nyan Yan, but needless to say I only narrowly avoided getting my head bashed in. I also tried to push for Shining Finger Nyan Yan as Moika's name, but that got rejected as well. They went for the far more boring Momo Nyan Yan. Their loss. Oh my god, adorable. Said Momo Nyan Yan is currently trying her best to clean the windows. After working together like this, I realized something. Moika is entirely incapable of cleaning. For example, Moika was supposed to be polishing the tables right about now, but after she noticed some fingerprints on the window, she got distracted. Now she's cleaning the windows. And upon closer inspection, there's a broom leaning against the wall right next to a dustpan full of trash that's been completely abandoned. She probably got distracted by something else. She's not just like this for cleaning either. It's everything. When asked to make a chocolate parfait during training yesterday, Moika took over twice as long as everyone else. She ended up making up something that only barely resembled a parfait. The ice cream melted into a mess, and there was too much chocolate. It was overflowing out of the glass. I've never seen someone so unskilled in my entire life.
Hold on. Stop that. Kiramoka, Momo. What? You have to make sure to get rid of the trash. Oh, and stop trying to clean the tables and windows at the same time. Sorry. No, it's fine. I'll handle the trash.
What's interesting about this whole situation is that Suzuha's doing her best to try and help Moika out. It's almost like watching a little sister try and take care of her clumsy older sibling or something. You might make for a good combo.
Whoa!
My attention fully on Moika and Suzuha. I hear Daru's voice coming from behind me. And then immediately after, I hear the girls let out a stunned sigh. I turn around and take a look and... There stands a beautiful young lady, fidgeting restlessly after exiting the changing room. Wait. Wait, why did it go up and down? What? Thought I could actually move the image up and down.
Please don't stare at me so much.
Her voice is faint, almost as if she might vanish at a moment's notice. The girl, man, is the epitome of an innocent beauty. He's the polar opposite of how Kirisu was yesterday after changing into her maid uniform.
Shit, I'm getting a nosebleed.
I can just barely make out Dara's muttering in the corner. I hate to admit it, but even I can't look away.
I must look really weird, right? Not at all, yeah.
Very good. You're so beautiful.
I can feel my self-confidence leaking out of my body.
You're not the only one.
Seriously?
His face bright red, Lukaku glances over at me. I imagine he's going to give me a look of protest, considering I'm the one who put him in this situation. I get it, but instead...
How do I look, Yoma-san? Am I going to be able to help out?
Of course you are, my ever-faithful apprentice. I, the great Hylian Kilma, guarantee that you are a man amongst men. Hold your head up high and aim for the top. Become the queen of all maids.
Roger, I won't disappoint you.
Something about all of this seems really, really off. But I can't help but go along with it when it's Urushibara-san.
Yeah, that's everyone, right?
Go knock 'em dead, guys. I'll be working behind the scenes.
Daru's penguin suit is actually a modified one we got from Tokyo. He's actually wearing a penguin suit. I love it. Why can't I see him in it? Mayuri is going to make the adjustments, but she couldn't handle Lukaku's maid uniform and that at the same time. Understandably. So for today, Daru has his digital camera and laptop with him so he can grab photos for the Making Plus Neon website.
Eris is looking forward to seeing the amazing website you make, Darunya.
Rest easy, my fairest Tan. There we go. One photo for the books.
Daru starts taking photos of us. He said one photo, but he's clearly taking multiple. Some of them low angle even.
What are you, a low angler? You damn perv.
Oh, come on, it's perfectly fine. These are just for my personal collection.
That's even worse.
Christian, your character's falling apart.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. Huh. Just die already, you ugly pig. The fact that a perv like you even exists is enough to cause the Earth's atmosphere to rot. Yuck.
Ah, KTKR.
Japanese internet slang uses describe when everything is proceeding as planned. The core. Should we even be going down this path? I get the feeling we'll only end up drawing creepers like Daru if we keep this up.
Okay, Lucanyan, we're going to be opening up shop soon, so let's go clean up out the front first. I have to go outside? No worries, you'll get used to it. That was me yesterday. But... Come on, let's go, Nya! Please wait! My heart's not prepared for this!
Ferris takes the hesitant Luca Nyan and Nyan Nyan. Yes, that's actually his maiden name. With her outside the cafe. Luca Nyan Nyan Nyan. Oh my fucking god. And so the time to open up Making Bliss Nyan had finally arrived, kicking off our workday. That being said, Operation Freja has only just begun. So it's not like we're droning in customers. Even around lunchtime, business is slow. Customers familiar with Ferris and Mayuri pop their heads in every once in a while, but over the course of the day, there isn't much for us to do. Seeing 4C's cafe flourishing across the street from us just adds insult to injury.
No reason to panic yet, Nya. You've only just started the comeback tour.
Ferris's smile is as bright as ever. Things only start to change a little after tea time in the afternoon. Mumu, you want to be female customer A?
No way! Is that Luca-kun?
And Anne can be female customer B.
My gosh, he's so cute.
Mayuri's cosplay friends swing by the cafe after hearing about things from her. Apparently Ukako is pretty famous in that crowd. In every event that they try to get Mayuri, to convince him to go cosplay with them.
Your order? Hey, we're going to cosplay Rainet Kakeru for the next event. Want to go to a gathering with us?
I bet you make a great Kira-chan.
But I don't know anything about cosplay.
I feel bad for Lukaku, who's clearly struggling under all this pressure, so I head over to lend him a helping hand. Without breaking from my butler character, of course. Excuse me, young madams. Would you like to place an order? Is something the matter?
Oh my gosh, what should we do? He's like a real-life Seb.
Oh no. Darkness Butler, yes, my favorite anime.
Wonderful.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, it's like you crawled out of the pages.
Female versions of Daru. I can't feel myself wanting to interject, but I keep it all in. They might be odd, but they're still Mayuri's friends. I have to treat them well.
Hey, Luca-kun, Luca-kun. Yes? What kind of relationship do you have with Seb-sama?
My name's not Seb.
I don't know how to describe it. He's always so gentle to me. He's gentle.
The army of girls look back and forth between me and Lukaku nearly in unison, then start grinning. Come, Mayushi Nyan. I summon Mayuri over to the table.
Huh? What is it, Nya?
Mayuri approaches us and exchanges cheerful greetings with the girls. Mayuri, I need you to provide support for Lukaku. I'm out of my element.
Okay, I got it.
shit, another female customer. Amumu again?
Hello?
Ah, welcome back, madam. I take the arrival of a new customer as an opportunity to flee the scene.
Is Kiryu-chan here?
Kiryu-chan? Oh. I point over to Moika in the corner. Needless to say, she's continuing to fail at cleaning.
Ah, there she is. Wow, that stuff suits her better than I thought.
The female customer seems to know Moika. As I lead her to a table, she smiles over in her direction. Hey, Shining... I mean Momo?
What?
You have a guest.
Oh.
I came to see you.
Sorry for taking time off.
It's fine, this totally counts as work.
This woman must be from the company where Moika works. Judging by their back and forth, she's either her senior or her boss.
So, Kiryu-chan, we're planning to publish a Moe magazine next.
I refuse.
But I haven't said anything yet.
I refuse.
It's not like I'm asking you to strip or anything. How does that old line go again? Oh yeah. They're not panties, so it's not embarrassing, right?
I have no idea what that means, and I still refuse.
Oh, come on. You'd be amazing, Momo.
No.
Uh,
I guess I can do that one.
okay.
Hello?
They're all females. And yet another customer has joined us. Things are starting to get busy. Anyway, good luck, Momo. I leave Moika behind to deal with her boss, and head towards the entrance. If Moika ever appears dressed up like a maid in a magazine, I have to make it a point to buy multiple copies. Welcome back, madam. Oh. Wait, what?
Hey, pal. Working hard?
What? Mr. Braun and his lovely daughter, Nai, has joined us. What are you doing here, Mr. Braun?
When I heard my part-timer was working here, I figured I'd stop by for a cup of tea.
Yep, I see. Please follow me, I'll show you to your table. I calmly lead Mr. Braun and his daughter to a table in the back. This must be Nai's first time in a cafe like this. Your eyes are sparkling with delight and wonder.
What? The boss? And I too? Nai-chan?
Suzuha and Mayuri spot the pair and immediately trot over.
Hello, boss man, Yan. Hello, Nan Yan.
Yo.
Suzuha and Mayuri look really cute.
Seriously, not bad at all.
Really?
I'm so jealous. I want to wear one too.
Nai-chan, when you get older, you should come work here.
Whoa now, slow down there. I can't be having my daughter work at a place like this. Wouldn't want her picking up any bad habits.
Upsettingly, Mr. Braun looks dead at me. Could you explain why you're looking at me, Mr. Braun?
Well, I mean, when my little Naya grows up, if she wore something like that around you, who knows what you'd do?
I wouldn't do anything!
What'd you say?
A fierce fire appears in Mr. Braun's eyes.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying my daughter ain't cute as a button?
That's not what I said! I'm saying we're way too different in age! Ah, funny fathers are the worst. Ferris quickly rushes over to the table with something in hand.
Hey, Nyan. Hey, It's the cat girl. Hello. Ferris heard everything, Nya. Here, this is a present just for you, Nya.
Ferris is holding cat ears in her hands, the same ones that all the maids at Make Wing plus Dion wear.
Wow.
Are you sure? You got my thanks, young lady cat.
No need to thank me, Nya. In exchange, Nyan should wear these cat ears and advertise our cafe to your customers at the Bronze Tube Workshop, Nya.
Oh, like a collaboration campaign, eh? I'd be happy to help.
Yeah. I'll tell all the people about your cafe. Your name, yeah? Try 'em on? Okay.
Nai puts on the cat ears on her head and smiles brightly.
Oh, you look great. One of these days, Mayushi will make a uniform in a size you can wear, Nai-chan.
Really?
Ain't that great, sweetie? Just watch out for bad people.
Seriously, Mr. Braun? Do you really have to look at me when you say that? Oh, and about the collab campaign? I honestly wanted to yell about how it's a waste of time since the Braun 2 Workshop never gets any customers. But I didn't want to risk upsetting the man-beast, so I keep my mouth shut. And so our first day of work slowly reached its conclusion. At the end of the day, our customers mostly consisted of friends and associates swinging by. But even still, Making Plus Neon felt like it regained at least some of its old hustle and bustle. Ferris was overjoyed. I think that's a good place to end it for tonight.
Oh, we're like halfway there.
I like this route. It's just made cafe the route.
It's just good that Shida has lately.
What was I gonna type into Google? Yes, music. I'm going to send you guys off on a raid. I think next week we might be continuing Fate if everyone's around. Possibly. Maybe. And I'll be back on Monday, probably. Probably Monday. Yeah. Let's see who's live. I'm gonna send you to Volpixie. Who I think's doing just chatting right now. Give them some love. I'll see you all on Monday. Thank you again for all the rates and subs. I very much appreciate it. Goodbye.
Tower of Fantasy, I don't move my